the 25-5-5-10 plan for building wealth. Let me share a simple idea that can change your life if you take it seriously. The richest people in the world are mostly business owners, 75%, investors, 15%, people who inherit money, 7%, or top athletes, entertainers, and artists, 3%. None of them are regular employees who only earn a paycheck. To manage your money like the wealthiest 1%, you need to understand what these groups have in common. They own things. Business owners have companies, investors have stocks or properties, heirs have trusts, and talented performers have special skills. If you don't own something, you're the one being used. That's a key truth many people miss. To start building wealth like the rich, follow the 25-5-10 plan, an easy way to grow your money. What is the 25-5-10 plan? I created the 25-5-10 plan to help anyone, no matter how much they earn, manage their money like the super rich. It's not about how big your paycheck is, it's about how you use it. I've followed this plan for years, going from having nothing to becoming a multimillionaire, even without a fancy education. The plan is straightforward. Put 25% of your money into growing your wealth, 15% into staying safe, 50% into things you need, and 10% into things you enjoy. 25% for growing your wealth. The first 25% of your money should go toward growing your wealth, buying things that increase in value over time. Most people spend their paycheck on bills and random stuff they don't need, which traps them in a cycle of owning nothing important. This setup keeps you feeling rich for a few days, broke by the end of the month, and working harder just to get by. It's like a modern version of being stuck. Long ago, people worked for food and a place to live. Today, we do the same, but we think we're free. To get out of this trap, use your 25% to buy things that grow in value and make money for you, like investments that could one day earn more than your job. Even if you don't have much, start small. For example, Billy put $200 a month into investments starting at age 20, while Phil started at 30 with $300 a month. By age 60, Billy's $96,000 turned into $1,264,116, and Phil's $108,000 became $678,146, based on a 10% yearly growth, like the S&P 500's average over 100 years. Billy put in less money but ended up with almost $600,000 more because he started earlier. This shows how starting early can make your money grow a lot. Choosing things to grow your money. Pick things to invest in based on how risky they are and how much you know. If you're new, start with safe options like index funds, which follow the stock market, like the S&P 500, without you needing to pick specific companies. Real estate, like rental homes or REITs, where you invest in property without owning it, is another good choice. Learning skills like writing, editing, sales, or coding can also make you money and can't be taken away, but they take time to learn. Online businesses like selling products online can make a lot of money but need hard work and have risks. Buying single stocks is trickier unless you really know what you're doing, and things like Bitcoin or NFTs are very risky. Start with index funds and skills, then try other things as you learn more. Smart ways to invest. To make the most of your money, use accounts that save on taxes. 15% for staying safe. The next 15% of your money goes to staying safe, so unexpected problems don't ruin your plans. Without savings, things like car repairs or losing your job can cause big trouble. I learned this when I was 18. I got a car loan, but then the engine broke, leaving me with debt and stress. A savings fund stops this. Figure out how much you spend each month on must-haves like rent, food, utilities, and getting around, say, $1,500. Multiply that by 5 to get your savings goal, like $7,500. This gives you enough to cover 5 months of expenses. Each month, put 15% of your money toward this goal and treat it like a bill you have to pay. Keeping your savings safe. Store your savings the right way. You need to get to it fast. It should be super safe, and it should earn a little extra. You should be able to get your money in a day, so don't lock it in accounts that charge you for taking it out early. Don't put this money in stocks or crypto, because if the market drops when you need cash, you'll lose money. High-yield savings accounts with 4 to 5% interest, like SoFi, Ally, or Marcus by Goldman Sachs, are perfect. Building your savings fast. Grow your savings quickly with 3 easy tricks. First, set up a paycheck sweep to automatically move 15% of your paycheck to savings so you don't spend it. Second, make a promise to replace any money you take out. Like if you use $250 for a repair, put $250 back in right away. Third, use a spend to save trick. Apps like Acorns or Chime save small amounts when you shop, like saving $0.40 if you spend $3.60. Or put cash back from credit cards into savings. Once your savings hit your goal, use the 15% for growing your wealth or fun stuff instead. 50% for things you need. Put 50% of your money toward things you really need, like rent, food, utilities, transportation, insurance, and basic clothes. Over 60% of people making good money, 100,000 plus, still run out of cash each month because they spend on things like takeout or subscriptions they don't use. Keeping your needs at 50% helps you save money and focus on earning more. Look at all your spending and cancel anything you don't absolutely need, like extra streaming services. Saving on what you need. Focus on saving in 2 big areas, housing and transportation. For housing, try to lower your rent when your lease is up. Landlords might agree to keep you. You can also house hack by renting out a room, living with roommates, or staying with family for a while to save. Try to keep housing at 25% of your total money, half your needs budget. For transportation, don't buy or lease new cars. They lose value fast. Get a used, reliable car, like a 3-5-year-old Toyota or Honda, instead. If you live in a city, think about not having a car and using buses, bikes, or ride shares to save on gas, insurance, and repairs. To avoid buying things you don't need, ask yourself, is this something I want right now? If yes, wait 7 days. Is it about the brand or what it does? Pick what works. Does it make my life better? If not, skip it. These questions help you spend smarter. 10% for fun. The last 10% is for fun, so you don't feel miserable saving all the time. If you never enjoy your money, saving feels like a punishment, and 92% of people end up spending too much after being too strict. This 10% is like having a treat. It keeps you happy and makes your plan doable. Spend this money without worry on things that matter. Trips that make great memories, hobbies that excite you, going out with friends to stay connected, or gifts for family to show you care. Studies show that spending on experiences like travel or concerts makes you happier than buying stuff because they create memories and bring people closer. Managing your fun money. Open a separate fun fund bank account for this 10%. Wrapping it up, your path to wealth. The 25-5-10 plan, 25% for growing wealth, 15% for staying safe, 50% for things you need, and 10% for fun, helps you manage money like the richest people. By owning things that make money, keeping a safety net, spending wisely, and enjoying life, you build a strong future. Start now, even with a little money, because small steps grow big over time. Also, learn new skills, like through online courses on Coursera or Udemy, to earn more money and put that extra cash into growing your wealth. This plan helps you take control of your money and live a better, happier life.